Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Barack Obama again. My topic today is what Barack Obama said. Was he wrong in saying what he said? Or was he justified in saying what he said? That's my question tonight. Let's try and answer that. Let's get right into the show. You see, on the question of Barack Obama's statement, before I get into the actual analysis and all of that, let us talk about understanding why he said what he said. Barack Obama and Joe Biden are of the same political party. Barack Obama and Joe Biden are friends, are very close. Joe Biden was Barack Obama's vice president. So all in all, they have a fantastic relationship. So the chances are Barack Obama spoke what Joe Biden couldn't but wanted to. Chances are. Joe Biden couldn't tell a important visiting prime minister of a very powerful country, saying that, listen, you know what, yaar, tumhare yahan par human rights violation hota hai. So he didn't say anything. There were huge pressure on Biden to say that. So he made his friend and a former president to say that in CNN. That is why Joe Biden spoke about it on the 22nd of June, the same day. Barack Obama, my apologies, spoke about it on the 22nd of June, the same day when Joe Biden was inviting Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi to his White House, the Prime Minister of India to his White House. So everything was kind of planned, is what one can perceive. One doesn't know, there is no proof. But the fact is, if you see, it looked as if it was a very planned form of communication. ठीक है ना? So बोला भी और नहीं भी बोला. It was said, but we didn't say it either. So that was how it all happened. ठीक है ना? So let's put that as a first point. The second point is, I think it was an unrehearsed, especially for a person like Barack Obama, who is a very well-articulated human being. His articulation is amazing, amazing. I used to think Bill Clinton was good, but then I saw Barack Obama and wow, I mean, his articulation is out of the world. So for a person like him, this was a very loosely spoken statement, loosely made statement. Things like a lot of people have said it, things like ethnic minorities. Arey bhai, we don't have ethnic minorities. We have religious minorities. Ethnic mane race. We don't have a race issue here. We have a religious issue here. So that was wrong. Ethnic Muslims, ethnic Hindu and all. We are not ethnic. So that's one big problem. Secondly, Hindu India, Muslim India, a former president doesn't make these kind of statements. They don't make these kind of statements. Okay, you can have comedians and commentators going or opposition leaders going and saying that there are two Indias, which is fine, which is their point of view. But for a former president and that too, Barack Obama, to make that kind of a statement, well, it was, like I said, it was an unrehearsed and very quickly concocted statement which he went and gave in that CNN interview. So that's point number 2. Now let's come to point number 3 and the most important thing. Can Barack Obama say this? Does he have a moral right to say this? What has Barack Obama done? What has America done? Okay, yeah, America has supported, the number of countries America have supported, countries which are ruled by dictators and autocrats. The number of countries, America supports Egypt, America supports Guinea, America supports Uzbekistan, America supports Bahrain, America supports Myanmar, America supports Azerbaijan, America supports Ethiopia, America supports Vietnam, America supports Tajikistan, America supports Rwanda, America supports Cambodia, America supports Honduras, America supports Uganda, America supports Qatar, America supports. These are all run by autocratic governments, monarchical autocratic governments, autocratic leaders, some of them dictatorially elected leaders, undemocratically elected leaders. America is supporting them. So what right do they have to question India? That's one. They have supported Pakistan. They have supported Pakistan. They have given arms to Pakistan. Today, not only today, in fact, if you look at statements by various leaders, even in early 2000, people used to call Pakistan a rogue nation. But yet they gave them arms. Very well knowing that possibly those arms would be used against India. But they supported them. Very well knowing that possibly those arms can be used for terrorism. Yet they gave. Yet they gave. They armed Ziaul Haq those days like nobody's business. And Ziaul Haq didn't ask. He demanded, mangta hai. And then they gave. So, yeah, I mean, they have been constantly showering Pakistan with arms and ammunition. They knew it was going to be used for terrorism, but they did. So that's also a point. Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia, very interestingly, if you remember, Michelle Obama had not worn a scarf, a head scarf, because that's the ritual there. That's normally how you have to, when you meet, especially the king and all that, you wear a headscarf. She didn't. She didn't. Oh, it was spoken about. It was talked about across the globe. A lot of people praised her for it. A lot of people said, no, this is how can she be so immodest? Whatever it is. But she did that. She did that. So, yet, there was a, they had a lot of support. They knew a lot of human right violation was happening there, but they gave Saudi Arabia support. So it's a case with Afghanistan. Afghanistan and all, I think, are history that everybody knows. So I'm not going to repeat that once again. So yes, they have been supporting countries. Now, chalo, ye sab up side mein rakhte. Chalo, this is supporting other countries. Like he himself also said, by the way, that, I look at larger things when there is a larger interest. He spoke about world good and environment and all that. You see, for America, forget larger interest and all. It is very clear, which he didn't say, and he should have, that you see, whenever it is our interest, we support whoever. When there is no interest, we then after our interest is taken care of, then we talk about world peace and human rights and democracy and all of that. Mera pehla hone do, uske baad. So, America has been a very selfish country. America has been a country that has only looked after self-interest. It has no other interests in mind. So that's something that everybody knows. So that's fine. ठीक है ना, उसको side पे रखते हैं. Now let's talk about American some statistics from America. Okay. Now, according to Al Jazeera, the FBI statistics reveal that hate crimes against Muslims in United States skyrocketed immediately after 2001 and is still on the upward trend. This is America. He's not talking about India, America. Even today, ask any Muslim if they're entering the country, they will be frisked like nobody's business. If you have a Muslim surname, Kamal Hassan, because his name was Hassan, he was frisked for hours. Just because his name was Hassan, though he is not a Muslim. Not that would have made a difference, but the fact is that was how it is. So if you're a Muslim, you're frisked. If you're from Pakistan, you're frisked. So is that not discrimination? Of course that is discrimination, and that people keep quiet. Now let's talk about again some more facts and figures. Zahar Jamal, Associate Director of Rice University Institute for Religious Tolerance in Houston, said 62% of Muslims report feeling religion-based hostility and 65% felt disrespected by others. Internalized Islamophobia is so more prevalent among younger Muslims who have faced anti-Muslim tropes in popular culture, news, social media, political rhetorics and its policies. This negatively impact their self-image and mental health. Now, this is reality. This is happening in the United States of America. Ask any Muslim in United States of America and that Muslim will tell you that he or she feels the hostility in United States of America. There is clear hostility in United States of America. Now, this is there. This is existing. So, there is no question about that. FBI defines that hate crime as criminal offense motivated by offenders' biases against race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, ethnicity, and gender or gender identity. You see, America transcends just religion. America has race, ethnicity, what he spoke about, everything, race, ethnicity, everything. And these violences, these hate crimes are on the rise. On the rise. And this is what figure says. Top biased categories in the supplemental report are anti-blacks, anti-whites, anti-gays, male, anti-Jewish, and anti-Asia. Anti-black hate crimes rose by 14%. to 3,277 incidents. Anti-white incident rose by 27% to 1,107 incidents. Anti-Asian based incident jumped to 167% to 746 incidents. उधर तो हर एक जन एंटी है एक दूसरे के. Everybody is anti each other. So what are you commenting? Does that make sense? Okay, that doesn't. ठीक है. To hear, fine. So yeah, I mean American presidents or American leaders should think twice before they make a statement, and all that is fine. Chalo, theek hai na, all that is right. But does that make everything what he said wrong? Can we say, cross our heart and hope to die and say that there is no religious intolerance in India? Can we say that? Can we say that no, यहाँ पर तो कुछ नहीं है, everything is fine, we live like brothers and sisters? Can we say that? Can we say that Godhra didn't happen? Can we say that Delhi riots didn't happen? Can we say that Muslims lynching has not happened? Can we say that? Can we say that bulldozers have not been used to break down houses? Can we say that? We cannot say that. We cannot say that. Two wrong doesn't make right. He is doing it, fair enough. So he said it, fair enough. But the fact remains that that doesn't mean that we say that tu nahi kiya na. It is like, somebody saying that, "Arey Baba, don't eat junk food, yaar." You saying that, "Arey tum khata hai to kuch nahi." Is that fair? Is that a fair argument even? Or is that a kid's argument? Is that a juvenile argument? Saying that you eat junk food, so why are you telling me I also eat junk food? I will eat more. Is that how it is? The point that I am trying to make is, while theek hai, at one level, Obama said what he said, but the fact also remains that we need to kind of introspect what is happening within us. I think we should take this as a challenge. We should take this as a challenge. I think the attitude should not be that tumhare yahan ho gaya. For instance, I will tell you what Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman had to say. Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman said that, bombing took place against 7 countries where the Muslim population is dominant, from Syria to Yemen to Saudi to Iraq. Didn't bombing take place? More than 26,000 bombs were dropped, she said. When such countries where bomb has been dropped criticize that is Obama's political decision, will his criticism of India sound credible? She says, you bombed 6 countries, all Muslim dominated countries, you bombed 26,000 bombs, you bombed, and then you are saying that we are... See, all that is fine, all that is good rhetoric, you gave it back, big deal, but does that solve our problem? Or are we saying that problem hi nahi hai? Are we saying that problem hi nahi hai? My point of this editorial is simple. My point of this editorial is, Obama, did he have the right to say? No, technically he doesn't have the credibility to say this, but right, yeah, anybody can comment on any country, that's free world. He had the right to say it, but he didn't have the credibility. Now, we will question his credibility, we will talk about his credibility, we will see how bad America is, all that we will do. But that doesn't take away the fact that things are not good with us in India too. That doesn't take away the fact that, our minorities may not be feeling absolutely secure either. That doesn't take away that fact, does it? I think the way we should take this is by saying, starting today, we will try and ensure that our minority are made to feel safe. Starting today, we will change the image that people have across the globe about us being intolerant. We will change that image. That will be a positive way of taking criticism. And if you take criticism that way, the credibility that we have across this globe will just go shoot up, because we accepted. We are not in denial. We proved that. America could be in denial, others could be in denial, but we are not in denial. We will prove that we are not in denial. We will accept the fact that there are things that are not very good here. And we will go ahead, we will try and make it, repair the damage. That is what the outcome of this Obama speech should be. Not that tum kiya, main kiya, tumhara hai to mere ko kya bolta hai. All that sounds gullified. This all sounds gullified. I think that's the way we should tackle it. So that's the point I wanted to make today with my editorial. I hope you agree to me. If you don't, absolutely fine. Please write down your comment and do remember to subscribe our video if you like it. Do remember to like our video if you like it, because that's important. And so that this video can spread and so on and so forth. So that's what they say. So yeah, please do that. And till I see you next time. Namaskar.